All right. Good evening, people. Welcome to this night teaching. And this evening, I want to quickly talk about how you can discover what you are naturally good at, and then start earning from it. Someone once said, "Don't wait for big opportunities. Create them with the skill you already have." It's a pity that a lot of people are busy waiting for big opportunities, busy waiting for some big thing to happen in their lives, not knowing that they can start today by harnessing the gift, the talent, and the abilities that lies within them. That talent and that gift you have could be the key to coming out from struggles, from the hard life. Now, way back when I came back to Lagos, that was from Kogi State University, I asked myself, what am I going to do with my life now? And that led me to start attending lots of seminars. I listened to a lot of speakers back then. I listened to people like Fela Durotoye, Sam Adeyemi, Nia Desonya. Attended lots of seminars. Listened to a young man I met in a certain church. Asked me, he said, "Have you?" Because then I started parading after listening to Fela Durotoye. And then I think it was at Ikeja Plaza, and then at Daystar, the program at Daystar. I discovered that he talked a lot about talent, and I said, he said something about having the talent to speak or to speak in public, and I realized I had that gift. And so I began to call myself a motivational speaker. Back then, this was years back. And so in a certain church, I met this gentleman who he was the first person I heard the name Miles Monroe from. And he said I should go listen to that man. And so I had to go to my CD dealer, got a CD by Miles Monroe from him titled Power Principles. And it was from that CD I realized that, hey, I've got a gift, I've got a talent. All right, so to cut a long story short, I began to look for ways by which I could monetize my gifts, and I discovered that I met a lady who introduced me to a guy who taught me the things that I'm currently doing. So today I run a firm called Articulate Associates, and it's still based on my speaking gifts. So I teach effective communication skills to people, both kids, adults. I have contracts with schools to come teach public speaking and presentation skills. So everything I do is based on my gift, and I also help people to write. I write for clients. So my writing gifts and my speaking gifts, these are the things that put food on my table. And I believe that everyone has a gift within them that they can harness, that they can start earning from. All right. So I'll be sharing with you just 3 tips briefly on how you can discover what you are naturally good at. Now, the first thing, you can quickly discover what you are naturally good at is, first of all, follow the compliments. Follow the compliments. What do people compliment you for? All right, so you need to pay attention to what people often praise you for. All right. So what do people praise you for? So this is something that you need to think about. Whatever it is that people praise you for is a clue to what you're naturally good at. Way back, I knew I had I knew I had I just I knew I could write, but I didn't really see it as anything because it was effortless for me. All right. So way back, my girlfriend, she would say, "Is it because you can write? I mean, because you're a good writer, and you just write those letters to me." And I would just take it lightly. So, what do people praise you for? My late dad used to call me an orator. Back then, he used to call me an orator. I mean, for your dad to call you an orator, you see. So you need to back. Look back. What do people compliment you for? What do they praise you for? All right. So that's one clue to knowing what you're naturally good at. Then, secondly, you need to spot the effortless things you enjoy, things that you do effortlessly. What are those things you do effortlessly? This is vital. You probably, maybe some people can sing effortlessly. There are some things you can do that nobody taught you how to do them, but naturally you realize, oh, you're good at this. Back then when I was in primary school, there was this girl who sat close to me in class. She could draw really well. And so I said, but I'm a man, I'm a boy. So I mean, she's a girl. I believe I can draw better than her. And then I tried to draw, because we were asked to draw a fish or something. I can't remember then. I can't remember now because it's been long. It was in primary school. But I think it was a fish. And she drew her fish perfectly well, but I made a botch of mine. Why? Because it came effortlessly from her. It's an inherent gift to her. I didn't have that gift. I don't have the gift to draw. Whether I'm a boy or she's a girl, a gift is a gift. So what do you do effortlessly? That's a clue to what you are naturally good at. And then lastly, ask yourself, what problem do I solve? What problem do I solve? You must understand that Nigerians pay for solutions. They don't care how much you know. They just want to know how what you have can benefit them. So you need to find out what problem you solve. What problem have you been solving for free for people? What problem have you been solving for free for people? I've been doing writings for free for people, even in my church back then when I was still at Igondo. You see. So what problem do you solve for people? What problem do people bring to you that you've not been charging for it? What problem do people bring for you? There are lots of you out there, you're doing things that for free and you've not been earning from these things. All right, so ask yourself. So that could be a clue to what you're naturally good at. So what you need to do is find a way to monetize this thing. Find a way to monetize this gift. Find a way to monetize. If you're good in teaching mathematics, all right, or science subjects, you could start a tutorial center. You see. If you're good in painting, you could just start painting and start charging for your painting. If you're good in singing, you can commercialize it. Write a song, commercialize it. Whatever it's talent or giftings that you have, you can monetize. That talent could be the key for you to come out of the situation that you're currently in. All right. Now, I've written a book called Cash Out, all right? And Cash Out, how to make money from what you love doing, all right? I've written a book, okay? And it answers these questions. It answers it gives you answers to how you can begin to earn from your passion, from your talent, from your knowledge, from your giftings.